All right, gents, let's dive right in. Forgive me if you catch me looking up. I'm actually set my cruise control. Driving right now, just outside of Houston. Like I was saying, so any confusion on Bucky Nuggets, on prohibited, right? Guns we don't want on the safety team. It's primarily the SIG 320 because of the safety issues with that platform, and any handgun in conjunction with a Serpa holster. The Serpas have an index finger release, and that can interact with your trigger, especially if they're worn or loose and your handgun rattles around inside there. And then the Sigma. I believe it's Smith & Wesson that made the Sigmas. So the reason for the Sigma and any gun similar, and by similar what I'm speaking of is specifically triggers. If you have a handgun that has an extraordinarily heavy trigger with a long pull, you're just not going to be consistent and accurate. I would recommend highly to stick with 9mm, not required. I would recommend highly against 40 or 357. 40 because it's expensive to train with, it's not pleasant to shoot over and over and over like we would do at training or qualifications, and there's some potential there for over penetration. 357 SIG, over penetration. That round is just moving so fast and it's so hot that I believe it'll over penetrate. Let me put an asterisk on that. You might research and see that air marshals carried or carry, I'm not sure if they still do or not, the 357 SIG. Look into that. Prove me wrong on it. I could be overthinking that. 45. Do I like it? Yes. Over penetration? No. Heavy to carry? Yes. Round capacity. Here's the deal. We have to responsibly carry, responsible to our contextually assigned duties. Meaning, trigger pull. Have a gun that's got a nice trigger pull. You don't, no custom stuff that's a hair trigger. You don't want that. You want a duty trigger, which is typically about 4.5 to 6 pounds. Any more is overkill. Any less is dangerous. Lighter triggers are for tournaments and hunting, not for duty or protecting. And can become a liability. Round capacity. Look, you want to carry a single stack? Carry a single stack. Please carry an extra mag or two. We might find ourselves in a situation where we get into a prolonged, that means longer than I see a target, engage a target, fight's over, right? Or you're returning fire or whatnot, or a hostile person with a fire gun or firearm, handgun, hardens their position. You need more than 6 to 10 rounds. Let's just be responsible about it. Again, no fault. Like Lauren wants to carry a single stack. Bro, there's nothing wrong with that gun. I used to carry that same one and loved it. They're just thinking, let's get some ammo and extra mag in your pocket at least to keep you in the fight longer. You know what I mean? Because when stuff kicks off, you're going to dump that mag way faster than you realize. So, just 1 + 1 is 2. Signing up for the active shooter training. I don't know if Billow's going to have a sign up or not. He might. Actually, yeah, Billow, when you watch this, if you would, if you have not already, forgive me, I haven't checked. Please put a sign-up sheet for that, or a deal like we did for the awards banquet. That's it. God, brothers, please pray for me. On this trip, like I said earlier in my comments, my wife and I didn't really leave on the best of terms. We were kind of arguing a little bit. It's not how I want to do things. I love my wife. She's an amazing woman. People say all the time, hey, how can I help you? I'll be like, I don't know. My wife says I'm beyond help, but we'll see what you can do for me. Maybe I need to quit speaking that into life. But my wife betters my life 95% of the time. The other 5 is horrible. Anyways, love y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll upload this to YouTube. It'll take a few minutes, then I'll share your link.